All right, today we are going to do two different versions of gun in the back. Before we get started, number one, once again, when it comes to self-defense, if you can get out the situation, get out of the situation. Do not engage, especially if they have a weapon, like a gun or a knife. If you feel, hey, I give them my wallet, they're going to leave me alone, do that. The only time you engage is if you feel you have no choice. If whether or not I give them my wallet, my watch, or whatever, they're going to still try to hurt me, then you engage. Okay, today Mr. Chris and I are going to work on a couple of gun techniques. I'm going to go full speed, and then I'll explain what we're doing. Okay, gun in the back. All right. Okay. Now, if you notice, the first thing I did was when I spun towards the attacker. Remember, Five Dragons Karate, we attack the attacker. This is why. Gun in the back. Actually, let's move this way, Mr. Chris. Okay, gun in the back. Now, in the movies, you see them do all kind of crazy stuff. They'll reach behind. They'll like jump forward and kick or whatever. But there's a problem with that. That's the business end. In other words, that's where the bullets come from. I don't want to be in front of the business end. So when I turn, if I'm going to my left, where I'll be on the inside of his body, I step right there. If you notice, what I did was I took my foot, my left foot, I stepped back. Let's stand over here for a second, Mr. Chris, so people can see better. Okay, once again, by me just simply stepping back, that gun is no longer facing me. Now I can engage. Okay, let's go over here. If I turn to my right, coming to the outside of his body, same thing. Okay, so the first thing is I don't want that gun in my back. Second of all, unlike in Hollywood, where you see people fighting for the gun, no. Too many X factors. His arm could be slippery. My pulse is racing. My hands could be slippery. Easier to make a mistake. So, when I go for it, boom, I'm trapping his arm. I immediately start hurting him. The gun can't hurt me unless he pulls the trigger. So I'm not focused on this. I'm focused on him. I'm punching him, kneeing him, I am hurting him. Okay? Even if I go the other way. When I turn, come around, if you notice my hand comes across, boom, same thing. I'm striking, I'm kneeing. My goal is to hurt him, then I can worry about the disarm. But if I do it right in the first place, when I hit him, that gun should drop anyway. Now here's the real secret when it comes to gun defense. There is no secret to gun defense. There are so many X factors. Listen, a lot of people assume just because I study martial arts that I'm invincible. No. We have a rule of Five Dragons Karate. Fill that toolbox. Krav Maga, Aikido, Kyokushin, Kudo, Taekwondo, Okinawa Shorin-ryu, Go-Ryu Karate-Do. Okay? These styles have different parts to the big picture, which is martial arts. In other words, the more stuff I know, the more knowledge I have, the more I have in my toolbox, the better. Perfect example, when I used to work for the cable company, if we came to a wall and we need to put a hole through it, best thing to use is a drill. Drill a hole. But, hey, my drill's in the truck, let me take my screwdriver. Screwdriver, hammer, boom. If it's just a nice little plaster wall, nothing inside the wall, boom, make a hole, you get the same result. Same thing with martial arts. In Aikido, they may do this. In Kyokushin, they do this. Go-Ryu Karate-Do, Way of Five Dragons Karate. If that works, if that works, if that works, in other words, I reach in my toolbox. I pull out the tool that's going to give me the best result with least amount of effort. In other words, fight smarter, not harder. So once again, going back to the gun defense. In this case, the gun in the back, if I just move to the side, the gun's going with me. So, attack the attacker. Least amount of effort, maximum result.